Welcome back to Win in the Wild, everyone. It's session 42. That's the meaning of life, folks. To some. Who wants to read the recap?
Is that a baseball reference?
That Spaceballs.
It's not Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Oh, what is the movie?
Baseball.
Sean,
Like,
you just outed yourself to all of nerddom as a fake nerd.
No, I know the movie. I know
Galaxy Quest?
The
fuck off, Caleb.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yes.
Oh, great movie.
Okay. All right.
Can we restart this? Go to stream and go.
Nope.
Go to
Live to tape.
I'm gonna get canceled for that. Please.
All right.
I'll just mute that portion of the stream in post. Sean.
We're live. There is no post.
Alrighty. Who's reading the recap?
I'll read it.
I don't have inspiration, but also, do you still have yours? Because I feel like the last four sessions, you're like, I still have mine.
I haven't used mine.
Caleb, do you have inspiration?
I have mine too.
I always forget I have it.
Can Austin read it and I have inspiration since I haven't read like the last two?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. One in the Wild, session 41.
It's hot.
The party awoke to Pascal urgently calling Ty's attention. He could sense Jeatz again. Wasting no time, they searched around the base of Lightwatch Tower and eventually solved a chain puzzle revealing a hidden passage. They spent several hours ascending the spiral staircase within. Emerging behind a secret door, they found themselves in a book storage area beneath Lightwatch Tower. Rummaging through the library, they discovered an instruction guide on how to cast Speak with Dead. They also spotted a locked cage containing various items, but decided to return to it later. While exploring, they encountered a prisoner named Lorne from SNL, who had been thrown into a cell for refusing to serve the church. He revealed that worship had shifted entirely to King Melchior, and his descent landed him in the clink. In exchange for information, the party freed him, giving him gold and sending him down the secret passage toward Kerchak. Lorne mentioned seeing Jordigan and an elf-like man who was treated like a prince, implying he must have revealed valuable information. Moving into the high-security section, the party struggled for some time to disable the anti-magic field and unlock the heavy doors. Eventually, they opened each door in turn. The first cell held Jeatz, but he was missing. Inscribed on the wall was a chilling message. They know everything.
Right.
The second cell contained a man named Scraps, a druid who had been wild-shaped as a wolf for so long that he was more beast than man. Horace successfully convinced Scraps to fight alongside them. The final cell contained nothing but an amulet embedded in the floor. When the anti-magic field was disabled, the amulet floated into the hallway, pierced their memories, and vanished. Before they could react, the interrogation room doors swung open. Jordigan Duskweaver stood before them, flanked by two Inquisitor clerics. The party rolled initiative. Thinking quickly, Horace used the immovable rod to block the door, buying precious time to prepare. When they finally burst into the interrogation room, they swiftly began cutting down the clerics with Jordigan and Scrap's assistance. However, they were soon ambushed from the other side. Two Solarians appeared, drawn by the commotion. Almyre immediately unleashed a fireball, but the Solarians redirected some of its magic back at her. Thinking fast, she cast Suggestion on one of the Solarians, compelling him to guard the interrogation room, effectively removing him from combat. The party made quick work of the remaining clerics and Solarians. Then they turned on the charmed Solarian, dispatching him swiftly and hiding all the bodies in the interrogation room. A thorough search of the corpses yielded nothing of value. Jordigan, leader of the Eclipse, shared his vision of other worlds, realities where Melchior never ruled. He believed the king's entire reign to be false. Despite his warnings that rescuing Jeatz might bring disaster, the party insisted Jeatz was essential in stopping Ariazel. Ty had a moment of realization. Her circle's oral tradition spoke of a dark figure whose hand guided evil throughout history. Jordan confirmed this. Powerful lich, whose rise could doom not only humanity, but possibly the gods themselves. Meanwhile, in the office of High Priest Odegaard, Jeatz sat in silence, his eyes scanning the desk before him. A manuscript caught his attention. The Gods, Volume 7, on Exurbia and her realm. Before he could process its significance, the door creaked open. High Priest Odegaard entered, his gaze heavy with expectation. "Tell me more about the Wild," he said.
And that's where we are now. We are back down in the dungeons with the rest of the party who are ready to go on the next leg of this rescue mission. A long time coming, they can finally feel Jeatz within their grasp. That said, Jordan just finished telling you about these visions, the purpose of the eclipse to dismantle High King Melchior's reign, believing it to be false. But that said, Scraps you've persuaded him to fight alongside you, as well as Jordan to rescue your friend. So that said, what's either A, what's going on in your head, or B, are you jumping straight into action?
Right. Horace is already ready to go in action.
Yeah, I think I'm just ready to keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan, as you guys are walking away, looks around at you and says, "You're not interested in any of that? Okay, I guess, yes, we'll go on." Okay. So
we know he's a threat.
Listen,
that just means we need to get a friend even faster.
Regardless, could you walk and talk, and then we'll just make our way up, and we can move and listen to a story.
That's true. I gave you the high points. I'd rather not be overheard if I could help it. Moving quietly as possible in the dungeons of perhaps the second most closely guarded place in all of the Lutum Empire is probably for the best.
What's the first? What's the first?
Oh, the beacon, where High King Melchior himself sits.
What's that?
It's, you're not from here, are you? It's a tower even taller than this one that,
it's another goddamn tower.
That rivals the height of, yes, I don't know what it is about King Melchior and his towers, but he really does like spires.
Like he's compensating for something.
You know, there are whispers on the wind that he is most certainly compensating for something.
I feel like he has tiny hands. Does he have tiny hands?
I think there's something else that's pretty dang.
I'll leave that for you to conjecture. Listen, I must say that we really should move as quietly as possible. We don't know what lurks around these corners. I myself don't think that the dungeons are going to be that much more dangerous, but after we get to the first floor of the tower, who knows what awaits us.
Well, is there anything super pressing you want to tell us now, or maybe, and then
Other than I'm pretty sure High King Melchior's done some sort of memory charm long ago that seems to have permeated all of the material plane today. That's kind of it. Yep.
Oh, I mean that does sound significant. So okay. Yeah, that does seem important.
Thanks for hearing me. Okay, that's all. That's all.
Are there
I wanted
any
to say. We can
specific challenges we can expect to face while we're climbing up this tower?
That I don't know. What I do know is that there are probably more pledges than anything else, and while they are loyal to King Melchior, they're not exactly the strongest of fighters, I would assume. They're, as I'm sure full-fledged clerics, full-fledged Solarian are quite powerful, but pledges, they haven't quite learned all of the tricks, so to
Could they
speak.
be persuaded, perhaps? Maybe they could grow our team? This is the grassroots movement we're starting here, all right?
It would be unlikely to find someone who would turn against King Melchior who had actually been accepted. Most of them came here to look for a better life, and they owe everything to King Melchior for taking them in to the church itself. Many get turned away from that opportunity. You might be hard-pressed to find someone willing to turn who had made it this far.
Well,
We found that holding a knife to someone's throat is pretty persuasive.
Yes, that is quite persuasive, of course. They might turn
Just a
tail.
thought.
Perhaps you'll get lucky and come across a coward.
just like Jeatz, apparently, because he gave away everything.
I really think that you don't know that. You guys really have no faith in your friend, like, at all, do you?
What was it he had written on the wall? They know everything? That kind of sounds like that he did, in fact, give away everything.
Yes. And
Okay,
how many
you're
days have
right,
we been? How many days has he been gone?
That doesn't look great. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
It's been like 7
Maybe-
days, I think.
7
Maybe
days.
they
He
knew
couldn't hold
everything
out for
already.
over a week.
Maybe have you ever considered that maybe he wrote that hoping that they would find that on the wall and then be tricked into thinking that he told them everything and he didn't tell them everything?
Yeah, that seems like
you're
quite the
really
reach.
trying to defend this person that you don't know.
Listen,
Yeah, you've been doing it this whole time, but you've never met the man.
Listen, he saved my sister. I just gotta stick up for the guy.
He's stolen a lot of gold from Horace.
Wait, he's stolen gold from you and you want to go save him?
Can I do an insight check? Can I do an insight check on Almyre, specifically to see if there's an underlying tone of Horace stealing gold from?
Is that technically a lie, though?
No, I guess that if there's more to that story, that's
okay,
probably a
sure,
better.
yeah. I don't know, Almyre. Sure.
I don't know.
Roll me
Not
just a
really.
raw charisma roll. See if it's
Ooh.
I got a 9, so
unreadable.
I doubt I beat that. I got a 7 plus 2. I also got a 9.
Oh,
okay.
okay. You can't read each other.
Mhm.
We'll say on a time.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll form my real opinion when I finally meet him.
Okay. Well, you freed me, so I'm kind of indebted to you. So let's go on, shall we?
Before you do that, I go over to Scraps and I get down and I go, "Hey, buddy, do you want to come with us, or do you want to way back down out of the tower?"
You remember him saying with Druidcraft at the end of last session that he wanted to see the tower burn.
Okay, cool. All right, never mind. Let's go.
Definitely dripping. Yeah, definitely dripping with some backstory there, probably about why. But
Soaking in backstory.
it's just absolutely dripping.
Yeah, drenched in backstory.
Okay. Yeah, so Scraps, you just double check with him and he nods and walks past you and peeks around the corner to get an eye out.
I wanna come to this door.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Can I try the handle?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay, I kind of creak it open a little bit.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Oh, that's good.
You think we just
That's an
grab the
18.
handle?
In case anybody's wondering, that was an 18 on the dice because I'm +0.
Okay.
Yoo-hoo!
Come on, blind man.
You creak this door open and you see a fully clad Solarian, but he is sleeping. Let me. I think that's the right tool. There we go. You see him sleeping in this bunk.
Do you think we should kill him, or maybe we break
If
the?
we-
Can we break the lock on this door so we can't get out?
If we all take a swing at him, do you think he would die?
We
Quietly.
could just... Okay, this is a little dark, I know that I'm a little feisty, but what we could do is take this candle over here, and then we could light the bed underneath him on fire, and then use the rod to block the door so he can't leave, and then he'll just burn to death.
But he'd be screaming and making a lot of noise.
He would be screaming. That's the issue.
Well, maybe we should explore and make sure there's nobody else. If he was...
Roll me, as you guys are deliberating, just roll me a perception check really quick.
Perception.
All of you.
So 5 that's gonna be fuck yeah, plus 11. 16.
Dirty 20.
Almyre, you're... Oh, sorry.
21.
Horace actually sees this.
Oh.
Horace, you are listening to Ty and Almyre deliberate, but you're taking a closer look, and what you see is a ring of keys on his belt that are kind of slipping out from under the covers that he's under.
I think we're gonna want to kill him. I think he has the keys to the doors.
Any of y'all got a good sleight of hand?
But I think we
Glitter?
gotta take him out.
Oh yeah, glitter could just go grab him.
Could you be invisible and grab the keys?
I don't think she has invisibility to
Glitter. Could you turn him into a sheep? Like grab the keys, turn him into a sheep, and then
we set the room on fire.
And then, if you want, but again, I think a screaming animal might be louder than a screaming human.
Do you want the technical answer? Because yes, I could turn him into a sheep, but if you want my opinion, I think that's a fucking stupid idea. Turn him, but you could probably take him out. If everyone gets a good swing in, or if you really wanted me to, I could go in there and maybe get the keys. But that's kind of a date. If he swipes at me, I'm dead.
I think, okay, well, I guess, yeah, let's all just circle around the bed and just on 3 jab.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak into the corner of the room and get prepped for an Eldritch Blast because your boy don't have good martial.
Everyone,
I'll get around him.
Everyone roll me a
the dog will be slobbering over his face.
I already had my stealth check. Does that stay?
That was for opening the door. I'd like a new one for walking into the room.
Do we still have Pass Without a Trace, or did we ever have Pass Without a Trace?
I did not. It was during that fight.
Dirty 20?
No, I would have dropped it. I think I dropped it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I got a 16.
Okay.
Stealth. Come on, stealth.
Okay. Scraps, his claws are a little noisy on the floor. He didn't do too hot in a stealth check, but this is a group stealth check, so we're going to take...
Good.
What'd y'all get?
A dirty 20?
I got 16.
19.
Okay, and Jordan
Not too
did
bad.
well. Okay, you all pass your group stealth check. He stirs a little bit, but is otherwise asleep, without noticing that you're in this room.
I slowly grab a candle.
Okay. Okay, so if you'd like, let's go ahead and roll initiative, and this Solarian will have the surprise condition on the first round. So you would get your attacks off with advantage. So, yeah, let's go into some little
waste of a nat 20.
Wow, that was a hell of a number that just popped up on my.
Give me your rolls. I mean, high is good in case you don't kill him in the first round.
13.
All right, Horace, 13. Almyre?
17.
17. Ty?
I got a nat 20 to 25.
25, okay. And then I gotta add in Jordan again.
Perhaps.
Rolls pretty well as well. And then Scraps.
Ooh, weird question. Is he prone?
Because he's sleeping? Yes.
Well, I guess spells
So
aren't a good idea.
Oh, damn it.
Well, you'd get they'd cancel out because he's surprised.
Yeah,
okay.
So you could just roll
fine.
flat.
He is asleep.
Yeah, and then let me roll it. Initiative. This guy, he rolled very poorly.
Wait, what happens if he's laying down for you? That's not good?
If ranged spell attacks and attacks are done at disadvantage.
So not only do you all get a surprise round off, he also rolled the last in initiative. So you all get 2 rounds off.
Dead asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first attack didn't even wake up.
Oh, well, the first attack will wake him up, but he's in the surprise condition, so he's not going to react or anything.
I mean, technically, the first person could hold their action until person number 5 goes.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to hold my reaction, or hold my action on my turn.
Okay, sure, you may.
I'm holding it for Toll the Dead, but he needs to have damage on him before I do anything.
Okay, gotcha.
I like it.
So that takes
you have
us
to touch him.
to Scraps.
That's fine. I'll come up and get ready to.
Okay, so you're using your movement, but otherwise holding your
turn.
turn.
No, I don't have to touch him. It's 60 feet.
Toll the Dead.
Oh, I thought it was touch. I'm sorry. I'm crazy.
Okay. Scraps gets advantage with Pack Tactics.
Hell yeah, he does.
Twice. That's gonna be. It's a hit. Just hits. Okay, so he gets 2 attacks off for 22 damage. Holy shit.
Woo! About Scraps.
Okay, that takes us to Almyre's turn.
Jess, did you want to Toll the Dead now or wait?
Oh yes, I would like to Toll the Dead now. He needs to make a Wisdom save.
While asleep.
What she gets to do while he's asleep. Natural 1. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Does he not? Would he not wake up? Would he not wake up from Scraps?
Well, he starts, but he's surprised, so he can't really do anything.
Okay.
So yeah, he
blood,
wakes up.
The blood spraying from his neck. This is purely for flavor. Is why I asked.
Scraps tries to rip his jugular.
Sprays from his neck and creates the image of the Grim Reaper as he takes. They're D12s, baby.
Got a bloodbender over here.
As he takes 21 damage.
Hell yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Yes, he's looking fucked up already.
The face of death is bloody.
All right. Takes us to Jordigan.
Damn, Jordigan beat me too.
Jordigan, back Jordigan.
That was me.
Oh, it is you. Sorry, I was on your name. Jordigan is next. I just hit next on the thing. Okay, yes, you're next.
All right. We're gonna fire bolt.
Okay.
I thought you were about to say fireball, and I was like, what the hell are you trying to do?
I knew I shouldn't have done that. I knew I should have done it instead. 13.
We'll miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have done Eldritch Blast because I get to roll the 20 multiple times.
It's a miss. Jordigan. Missed. Okay, so just 1 attack with a crit.
Ooh.
Oh, that is not the right move. There you go. Okay, Jordigan does math, 13 damage. Okay, so this Solarian is very nearly dead. Horace, that takes us to your turn.
I attack with 3 attacks.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Hell yeah. Okay. The 2 are 26, 24, and another 26.
Yes.
Damn.
No crits, dang, on 6.
Badly.
Yeah. Yes, finish this sleepy Solarian. Blood gushing out of his neck.
I'm just gonna do 8, 15, 27.
Or are you just tallying up your damage for fun?
Yeah, 27 damage.
Okay. Yes,
I'm
finish it,
just
please.
gonna
That overkills it.
chop this guy into nice equal pieces.
Chunk, chunk, chunk.
Oh, are you making sushi? Very, very interesting. Yes. Before the Solarian has time to scream, you all just go at him furiously. Scraps rips his throat open. Ty does some deep emotional damage. Jordigan just, punches him once, and then Horace finishes him off with a little sushi roll.
And Almyre kisses the bed.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel good about that.
You slice right through his bed armor.
That seemed way too unfair.
Well,
I'm gonna start with this for a while.
You have to do what you have to do.
Should we check the room real quick?
Sure, yeah. So as you look around, you find the keys that the Solarian was carrying. But if everyone wants to roll me an investigation check really quick.
What do you want? Alrighty. That is a 10.
I also got a 10.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing that you find in here are the keys that the Solarian is holding. You would presume that they're for the locked up items in the cage down the hall.
Question, everyone.
Yes?
Since we, made sure that the bodies were hidden over there, maybe we should just, I don't know, take his parts and throw them down the library chute.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea, Ty.
I mean, there's 3 bed sheets here, and he's in 3 distinct pieces. We could just
wrap them up. Pretend it's laundry.
I think it'll be suspicious that there's blood everywhere. Plus, one bed is missing most of the stuff on it.
Avery, will you allow me to use my abilities with blood control using Druidcraft to get the blood out of sheets?
Do you have prestidigitation?
I do not, but that's because my Druid ability is Druidcraft instead of prestidigitation.
You're luckily your wizard friend does have prestidigitation.
Okay.
I would say you can combine your powers to clean the blood off, and then Ty, you can move
Captain
the
Planet. We're gonna Captain Planet this thing
with blood.
Hell
yeah. Yes. You
I
guys
walk
are able
over to
to
Almyre
clean up.
and I
What
go,
is that a
you can
reference
clean
to,
this up if
Captain
you really want.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Alright.
And then I start grabbing body parts.
Yeah. You got some sheets.
Horse is sitting on the bed, kind of ashamed of what they've done.
Glitter comforts
I'm
you.
used to fighting with more honor than this. This is
Horace,
this
it's
is hard for
okay.
me.
Hey, he kidnapped your friend, okay? So it's fine. He was
But
gonna
he
try
might
and
not have
murder
been
you.
on that group. He might just be. They might just brought him to this tower, and he just happens to be the guard. But he was sleeping, and that's
Well, he went out
sleeping is
peacefully.
sacred.
Can I do an
He went out-
He
investigation
wasn't
check on
sleeping.
him?
He wasn't
He
sleeping
went
when
on
you
top to the
killed him.
bits.
You can blame it on scraps.
Can I do an investigation check on his wallet to see if he had a kid and family?
Yeah. You, as you're pulling the body parts, you rifle through his pockets and you see a drawn image of him with presumably his wife and a young daughter.
12 children.
Yeah.
Hey, roll a d20 for how many children?
Roll me a d6. Roll me a d6. We'll keep
Alright,
it realistic.
Okay. I rolled a d20 anyway. I got a 9.
Oh my
Yes. 9 beautiful children and a very happy wife.
They all look exactly the same. It's unnatural.
Yeah, like copy paste.
Alright, tell me.
Alright, so yeah,
Do you have a
I would,
family?
we wrap up the body parts and throw them down the body chute.
It's best if you
That is
don't
the
know.
stairs.
Yeah, Glitter says,
It's best if you don't know, Horace.
but yeah, you wrap up the body parts, throw them down the stairs, and you hear in the distance, echoing through down the stairs. Whoa! What was that? Hello?
It's just us. Bye.
Oh,
You
okay.
just hear- Please tell me we hear the head just bouncing off.
It's a 3.5 hour
We just
climb.
gotta
It's gonna take a
bowl-
long time.
Let's just bowl this head down the stairs, see if we can hit the guy that was going down.
See if we can get down there.
Okay.
Well, what's the speed? Let's calculate the speed on this.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
can I do
How
a
much
can I do
friction's
a
on these stairs? We're gonna need to take that into account.
can I do a ranged attack with double disadvantage to see if I hit him down there?
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. So let me pull up his AC, and we'll just let that be the DC. Okay. So he has an AC of 13.
Okay.
Lauren does. So roll me with double disadvantage. So roll 3, take the lowest.
3 take the lowest, and then I get a +2.
Yeah.
That's 2. Give me a second. I don't know where the third dice went. Well, I rolled a nat 1 on one of them. So
Yep.
Game
No, that's
over.
a no.
Yeah, you get it down a good probably 50 feet, and then it hits a bit of a bump on the stair and rolls off.
Oh, it just
into
kind
the
of
abyss.
stopped. Oh,
oh
Damn.
wow! Kind of reminds me of the sound of tomatoes.
Was that a head? What the fuck was that? You hear him call.
Heads up!
I walk back to this room, cut off everyone's heads, bring it back to
Horace, you were really struggling killing a sleeping guy, but now you're okay with just beheading.
I think it's this necklace. It's getting to me. It's calling me to hell.
Actually, it's seeing that he does that. I go out to the main hallway, and I scratch into the wall with like a dagger. The headhunter was here.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just leave the head sprawled out.
Jesus Christ.
Is that our party name?
No.
The headhunters.
Oh, that just
all right. I guess I'll grab the keys.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's go get the weapons.
Let's check out the.
And what's over here to the left of that next room?
Okay, which one do you want to do first? Check the
Let's do
cage or
weapons
Where y'all
first,
looking?
and then-
Oh
Let's-
shit! Yeah, that
yeah.
one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah! Let's go in here.
Okay. So you open the caged door with the key pretty easily, and you go to open it, and you notice immediately, Horace, that Pascal jumps down and goes over to this chest right here, and is sniffing all over it.
Maybe he did cut up Jeatz and he's in here. No, that's not what I meant. Sorry, maybe his items are in here. Sorry, recent events just getting to me. I unlock it.
So you unlock the chest with the keys that you have in hand, and you find all of Jetz's belongings, including his sword. And as you open it, you can kind of hear it whisper.
I put the sword back and I lock it. Like, all right, that's all that's in here. And then
I see this and I'm like, wait, what's wrong with the sword?
I think it's cursed. We better not touch it. I got a bad sense from Pascal there. I'll open it and I'll pick it up. But
It's bound to Jeatz. It's bound to Jeatz.
I'm gonna put it away. Well,
Wait,
I'll
did you
just
say the
I'll grab
sword
it.
is bound to Jeatz?
No.
Me DM information, so
Yeah,
Horace,
no,
if you don't want
I'm
to.
asking if Horace. You said this is just stuff, right?
Yes, it looks to be.
Can I see that sword?
I would like Almyre to take a look at this before anyone else touches it.
Oh yes, of course. I can definitely take a look at it. But
I'm like, I heard the words. And I feel like I'm holding it within his clothes or whatever, so I'm not touching it.
I will.
Can I see if my necklace is like is there like
take
anything on my necklace is feeling anything?
Yeah, you reach out to touch the spirit of Baal within the necklace, and he says,
I like that sword a lot. Very, very evil. Very dark magic.
Is this a friend of yours?
Oh, yes, that warrior. I know him well.
What's his name?
"Oh fuck, you're gonna look up the name of the dude with the sword." Okay, hang on, I do have it.
Is it on the sword? I can just.
I
think
let's
it is.
see. Where's the Lord on the sword? Legendarius, that's right.
Yes, legendary.
Legendary. That's not what I expected after having a. Yeah, not what I expected.
Well, he was legendary, you know.
So,
I think
can-
Yeah,
I think
but that
Jeff
just
said that he
seems-
went to college with the guy.
That seems a little comical, to be honest.
He's the namesake for the word legendary. Not the other way around.
Yeah, but you could be like Ball the Legendary. I think would be better than just Legendarius, which sounds like some cartoon.
He is a bit of a duel, but don't tell him I said that.
I'm holding the sword next to him. Did he hear it?
No, Baal is kind of talking to you, but not the sword.
Okay.
The sword will only communicate to someone who has communed with it.
Okay.
Sorry, not commune.
I'll hand it-
That's a word that we can't say right here.
I'll hand it to Almyre.
what was in this other? What was in this other chest?
Yeah, I was gonna open it. I'll hand it to Almyre. Like, if you could take a look.
Roll me a D4.
Caleb? Or
Ty, yes, as you walk into, or not walk into, as you open the chest.
okay. That's a 1.
It's
So,
4 mimics. No.
Oh.
You find
Oh.
one potion of invisibility.
oh.
Amongst some other junk, just like regular clothes and some like leather armor.
Okay.
Some mundane daggers.
Potion of invisibility.
I got potion of invisibility. Let me mac that down.
Sweet. Okay, I walk over to Ty, or I'm Ty. I walk over to Almyre. I go, when you're done with that, I'd like to see the sword if you don't mind.
Okay, well, let me see what it is.
Yeah, Almyre, what about the sword exactly? Because I don't know how much Jeatz actually shared about the sword. He kind of picked it up, and I think.
Oh, I just want to cast
kind of
Identify.
Sure, yeah. I mean, do you want to like use a spell slot to cast that, or do you want to take the 10 minutes while everyone else explores?
I think I will take the 10 minutes while everyone else explores because spell slots are a commodity right now.
Yeah, so Ty, you see that Almyre, needs a little time to cast Identify on this, but you and Horace can otherwise walk around and explore the rest of the dungeon if you'd like.
Okay.
You see Scraps is kind of keeping an eye out on the doorway here.
Is there more doors over here somewhere?
There's a door here.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, let's go through there.
And as you approach this open door, I'll just show you what's in this room here so you can see where other doors are. There's some more doors there and there and there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's do this methodically.
Sure. Roll me sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Okay. 10?
A 10 will do it. I don't even know why I asked for one, truthfully. Suspense, I guess. There's no one in this room as you crack the door open, but what you do see are suits of armor. So the door's a little noisy, and perhaps it startles you a little bit that there are just like standing suits of Solarian armor here. There appear to be a few other things, so if you'd like to explore, maybe roll an investigation check, you may. Horace, if you'd also like to roll me an investigation check.
All right, that will be an 11. Middling.
Okay.
I got that one, so...
Okay. That's unfortunate. What you do find is a set of Solarian plate armor, Horace, but you don't find anything else of note.
Ooh.
So if you'd like to switch into plate armor from what you have, you may. It will take you time to don the armor, but no more time than it would have taken Almyre to cast Identify. But it's not like magical plate armor or anything. That just is regular, like, AC 18 plate.
Alrighty. Fine.
But if you'd like to note that it's Solarian plate armor, it comes with like all the accoutrement of like the helmet and the white sash and all that.
Yeah. Plate
armor. Not trying to gamify this, but did that search also include trying to go through these chests?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you just find like regular daggers and like any +0 weapons that you could want, you can add to your inventory if you'd like, actually. It's an armory after all.
Yeah.
They're well equipped. Okay, so Almyre, we'll say that you're done casting Identify, and what you have found out about this sword here is it's a +2 short sword. It is cursed, but only cursed when you attune to it. You become automatically proficient with the short sword, even if you're not normally proficient with such a weapon. But here's the more interesting piece. When attuned, the creature cannot be separated from this weapon willingly. It must reside on their person, and if taken away, the player is under the effects of 3 levels of exhaustion until they are reunited with the sword.
Oh my god.
So you could presume Jeatz is in a bad way.
Yeah.
The creature, however, may perform a 1-hour ritual to magically retrieve the lost sword.
Oh, Jeatz could do that.
Jeatz could do that, yes, if he performed a ritual with it. And then
How could he do that? But could he do that exhausted?
Yeah, he could do the ritual. The ritual doesn't really depend on you being exhausted or not. He could not do it in the anti-magic cell, however, because he was cut off from magic.
Yeah.
And then while attuned to the sword, roll a d10 on every saving throw, and then there's a table of effects.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm having a good time with this sword, guys. It also commands me to murder, but that's not the point.
Okay, yeah.
I rejoin the group and I relay this information to Ty and Horace.
Ooh, that's kind of dark, but you know, I vibe with it. Do you mind if I grab it real quick and check some?
Yeah, no, you can't attune to it because it is attuned to Jeatz. It did tell me that.
Well, I think that it's probably a good thing that it's attuned to Jeatz right now. So what I'd like to do, Avery, is
yes, sir.
I'd like to try not to attune to it, but to kind of see if I can connect to the spirit and see if it will lead us to Jeatz, because it wants to be back with its owner.
Right. Yes. Roll me an Arcana check. Yeah, I think that's most appropriate.
Okay. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration because I haven't been a
If you
while.
need assistance, I am, as they say, proficient in art.
Never mind. I'm gonna let her help me out.
Okay, yeah, you can roll with advantage. For
That's fine. I go up to Almyre and I settle her arms around me as assistance, and then I try again.
I'm so confused.
I don't think cursed swords and sexiness really go together all that well.
Now I'm gonna use my inspiration. I got 11. There we go. I got a 22.
Okay, with a 22, you're holding the sword and you can very lightly feel it tug towards Jeatz, and not in like a straight up way, like how Pascal can sense. It's like the clairvoyant spell in Skyrim. It shows you the path, so you can feel it tugging towards the staircase in this room here.
Okay. Can I? It's in a sheath, right?
No, it did not come with a sheath. It is just free balling.
Can I go back into this room that's an armory and grab a sheath?
Oh, yeah, excellent. Yeah, you find it takes you a minute, but yeah, you can find a sword. You find the short sword sheath. Say that 10 times fast. That seems to fit the sword well enough.
Okay. All right. So I'll do that, and then I'll attach it so that I can kind of feel its pull, but not be like. Right
if we want to like strap it to the front of your body, you can kind of feel yourself being pulled forward. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
Cool. And then I'll head into this next room. Guys, so it's really wanting to go up these stairs. I mean, I think that's where Jeatz is, but I mean, we should probably figure out what's going on in here first. But it feels like it's upstairs that it wants to go.
Pascal, do you feel the same?
Pascal nods his head and looks up.
Perfect. Well, I think we're getting closer and closer.
Okay, so as you enter this sort of atrium with the staircase that goes up, you see a few kegs of ale, but you see this open door leading into a pantry, and you can also see these window doors that it looks like there's like a miniature brewery in here, maybe, where like wine and ale is held.
Oh, that's cool. I guess we can split up and look in these rooms and then go upstairs.
Well, I'll search the brewery.
And I'll search the food.
Okay. Yeah, Scraps comes with you, Horace. We'll say Jordan goes with you, Ty. Horace, roll me a perception check.
All right.
Actually, I'm sorry. You don't even need to roll a perception check. What you see is sitting on a shelf are a few potions. Roll me a d4.
Okay. A 3.
A 3. You find 2 of these misty, kind of silvery white potions. on the shelf, but they do not have a label.
I roll something.
Roll me an Arcana check actually.
Gonna say 17.
Okay, with the 17, you get the sense. You kind of like uncork it and smell it a bit, and you can feel your senses heighten just a little bit. If you drink this potion, you gain the effects of. Or sorry, that's a poor way to word it. What happens when you drink this potion is your wisdom ability score increases by 2 until the next long rest. You would presume that this potion would be made for pledges who are learning more powerful magic. Kind of like magic beyond their scope, but they still need to learn.
Okay.
So again, you find 2 of those, we'll call them potions of wisdom, which are not a real item. So that's not like in D&D Beyond or anything.
Presumably, behind the screen, if, say, Ty were to drink one of those and her spell casting is wisdom, that could increase her spell casting.
Yes, everything, even if it goes beyond 20, like if you want to make it a 22. Yes, everything would be affected. Saving throws, spell casting.
That's nice.
That's pretty cool.
I'll actually give it to her.
Okay. Cool. As Ty, you're
I'm going through the other
searching.
first,
You're searching. You find, without rolling, you find some magical rations, and you can tell they're kind of like shimmering. These rations heal you for 3d12, and you find enough for everyone.
Oh, that's nice.
So everyone roll your own healing 3d12.
3d12.
Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and eat them. Got it.
Please. That was creative, Avery. I like that.
16 gets me back to full.
Ooh, I got a 12 and a 1 and a 6. Wow, that was perfect.
Just remember what you could be, and what you could be.
All right. I am curious what you all are healing for, if you don't mind.
16.
20.
Cool. Nice. And then Scraps and Jordan are healthy, so I won't have them.
Guys.
Okay, so that leaves this one other area.
I would like to check that one out.
Yeah, Almyre. Everyone else is kind of exploring the booze, but as you go in here, you find these 2 rooms. As you kind of inspect them initially, I'll just tell you that there's no one in there. You don't hear anything. These would seem to be rooms for dignitaries. They're nicer rooms probably than you would expect the pledges to have. These are kind of like, we'll sit you here for a day or 2 while you're visiting Lightwatch Tower. As you look around, however, I will have you roll a perception check.
Perception? Can it be investigation?
Yes, sure.
I know. 19.
How are you looking around the room? I'll ask you that first.
I would like to, start here in the corner and just go top to bottom, and then, just go each here, like maybe check out the shelf, check out is this a bed?
Yes, it looks weird because it's got like a canopy on it, but yeah,
check out the chest,
Okay. Well, that was the same roll for both rooms, but you're being pretty meticulous. As you're searching through the room, as you are in a corner and are going to turn, your foot hits something, but you cannot see it.
I put my hands on it. Is it invisible?
It is invisible. So you go searching the floor with your hands, and you find a little box about 3 inches square, and as you move it, it comes out of invisibility. It's made of silver and has a hinged lid on it.
I go to open it.
You open it, and you find a little pearl on the inside, nested on a beautiful suede blue pillow.
Oh my God. Can I take some time and identify this pearl?
Yeah, so I will let you just roll me an Arcana check, actually. instead of spending the whole 10 minutes.
16.
Okay. With a 16, you pick up this pearl and you feel it emanating this magical power. And you feel slightly rejuvenated just by holding it. You imagine that if other people were touching it as well, you could kind of use up its power.
Oh, like as a healing or
Like a rejuvenation bead?
hard to tell?
Yeah, until you use it, I'm not gonna spill the beans.
Oh.
Unless you want to.
Oh,
Unless you
I
want
have
to.
an, oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. This might help us. Okay. I come back to the group.
Okay. As you come
nothing,
back,
nothing of interest in the other room, I assume.
Correct. Yeah, that was the one thing.
Cool.
Almyre, as you're coming back to the doorway, I need everyone to roll me a perception check, and we'll say that Horace, where are you? Because you went to the brewery, but you would have also had to come over to the pantry. So I guess I'll just ask everyone where you are or where you want to be, and then I need a perception check.
Before I make an active perception check, would my passive of 21 matter?
No. It's not for that reason.
23.
It's not like someone trying to sneak up on you. Okay.
Oh, 24, Austin.
Oh.
I guess I'd probably be out in the room here.
Okay.
Probably handing her the potions then, I would assume.
Okay.
That's,
How many potions did you find?
14. There's 2 potions of wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, you all hear immediately at the top of this staircase here, a latch of a heavy door swings open, and you hear whispering amongst 2 people. You think they'll check down here? As they're kind of hurriedly walking down the staircase, you hear the other one go, No, I've escaped the trial by going down here twice now. You'll be safe, trust me, Mira. But they'll notice I'm gone. No, they expect people to chicken out a few times. You'll be okay, trust me. As you hear, it's a pretty tall staircase, so you guys have time to react as you hear these people.
I run to hide.
Down.
I'm also in the other corner, ready to go.
I don't leave this room. I never left the room.
And I guess from here I'll stick to the scraps to
Yeah,
just wait
Scraps.
there.
Yeah, Scraps gets low. He's just hanging out in here. He found like a bowl of water to drink from. Yeah, he hangs out and stays low. Everyone, give me a stealth check. Horace and Almyre, you get no bonus. But everyone else is gonna get a bonus. We'll say half cover, so like +2.
Nat 20.
Okay.
I'm
nice.
invisible.
Whoa. That with a +2, I get a 6.
Oh no, I have disadvantage on stealth. Shit.
Oh yeah, you have played on
Okay,
now.
play
Still
around.
It's still a 17.
13.
Okay, 13 for Almyre. I think that was the lowest. You hear footsteps coming down the staircase, and Horace and Almyre, you hear them next to your ears, but you don't see anything. You hear the voices start up. Are you sure we'll be okay down here? Of course. Look, just you see that doorway over there. Just go hide in there. Almyre, you hear some footsteps off in this direction, and then you hear
In what direction?
in the direction of the rooms that you searched earlier.
Okay, so it's not like they were up at the staircase above our view that we couldn't see them. It's like they're invisible.
Right. Let's see. What skill is perception? Is it wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. Almyre, you just evaded being caught. But you hear heavier footsteps, presumably of the male voice, rush towards the footsteps that you heard this way. And you see... they don't have... Okay. You see a taller gentleman come out of invisibility with a knife in hand, and he goes to stab at this woman who also comes out of invisibility, and she shrieks.
What are you doing? You thought you could escape. No one escapes the trial. You'll be punished for turning on King Melchior.
Can I run attack?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
That's a 13. I did get a 4 on my hide check.
That's 19.
Or a
Even-
6.
Even with your bonus?
Yeah, I got
Oops.
rolled a 4 and got a 6.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. I thought Almyre had the lowest of the 13. Okay, so I'm sorry. You'll have to say your initiatives again.
19.
Okay, Horace with a 19. Ty.
I got a... What was in the history? 12.
Scrub's got a 9. Got a 15. Almyre.
24.
24. Almyre, you are definitely first to act. Okay. All right, Almyre. Yeah, you see this gentleman who you heard name was Tyson go after Mira with a knife. Both very clearly pledges. It seems like Tyson is going after Mira because she was trying to avoid the trial, whatever that is.
Real pledge shit.
I need Tyson to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's an 11.
That is a fail.
Okay.
He is momentarily stasised.
Yes, he's okay. So he's stabbing down, making an attack roll. So he drops invisibility and freezes. What are you doing to me? He can't even turn his head to look at Joe.
The creature is encased in a field of magical energy until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Or the creature takes any damage.
Gotcha.
He is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay.
So we can't take any damage or he'll be broken from this?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
All right.
So he could,
Perfect.
How's
can
it
you
looking?
speak if you're incapacitated?
When
When it's convenient.
it's convenient. No, it does not say anything about speech. You just can't
Okay.
take actions or reactions.
Well, then I will walk up out of the shadows.
What are you doing? What is this?
Excuse me.
Who are you?
Were you trying to harm this poor lady?
Yes, of course. She's betrayed King Melchior in the trial. Now, who are you, and why are you here?
That's not important. What is important is that violence towards women is unacceptable.
She's not a woman. She's a traitor. Doesn't matter who she is. She deserves to die.
Okay, Horace, your turn. I don't know who's next, but I just know Horace. Horace can do the most damage
and I
in the least
brandish
amount of
my-
time, so that's...
I brandish my halberd.
Okay.
You cold.
He's all yours, Horace.
Oh, good thing I've been a little dark today. And I start walking up to...
Get him!
Duffield.
No violence against women!
I don't know who's next. That's the end of my turn.
That is Horace's turn. Sorry.
Horace actually
Oh,
was-
good.
Horace's shirt actually says that. Weird. I take 3 attacks.
What? Is that a
That
Solarian?
is-
What are you doing?
28, and 22.
Yes, I'll hit.
Okay. 1d10. Alright. That is gonna be a... 38.
In one shot.
38 damage, please.
Kill this pledge. Oh my god. 38 damage. Holy shit.
I'll just come up behind him, and then I'll just like, I don't like. I know where Mira is, but I'll stab through my halberd, and like, I guess the Mira just sees the halberd come through him, and it's like an inch away from her face, and then I'll pull it back out.
Yeah, she shrieks in horror. She also came out of invisibility, because Tyson did get an attack off. But yes, we're out of initiative. Okay, cool. Well, that was quick. Yes, you stab through Tyson, and he collapses to the ground sideways, and Mira covers her mouth and starts to walk backwards, afraid of you.
Can I come?
Sorry.
Can I come walking out of this with my mouth full of bread, completely having not noticed what's happened here?
Yeah, absolutely. You just walk out nonchalantly, just munch it on some bread.
I'm just like, what's going on?
Who are you? Thank you for saving me, but you see she's like stumbling over her words, trying to figure out what to say to people who are simultaneously definitely not supposed to be here and also saved her life. She's just continuing to take like tiny steps backwards.
We heard you needed help, and we came to save you and others in this tower.
Well, that's great. What does that have to do with me?
I think you've been called to better things. I think you've been called to join our party and help us save others in this tower. And do something bigger than yourself.
You see Jordigan steps out. She says, "Oh, there's more of you?" And then Scraps comes up and starts sniffing the dead body. "Oh, and you have a direwolf with you? Oh, you're here to liberate the tower?"
We're here to avenge.
Avenge?
Some people call us the Avengers.
I think that's copyrighted material. You might want to be careful around calling yourself the Avengers. You want me to join your cause?
We welcome anyone in our party. We'd be happy to have you.
I finally swallow my bread, and I'm like, yeah, you seem like you have real good blood.
I am not sure how I feel about that. But you seem nice. What is your name, sir?
You can call me Sir Horace.
Sir Horace. Oh, a knight. Wow, you must all be really legitimate.
I will bow with I'll like take my halberd and I'll like kneel down.
Oh, how gentlemanly. If it means that I don't have to go through with the trial, then yes, I'll join your cause. I was going to die anyway today, and...
I do have a question. What is the trial?
Oh, you see, the trial is a test of faith for all of us pledges. You know what the death span is?
No, we actually don't.
Oh, wait, is that the bridge to nowhere?
Yes, of course, yes. It's the bridge that hangs off the side of the cliff. The trial is you walk off the death span, and if you survive, then you are chosen and blessed by King Melchior, and if not, then you are not fit to serve him. Every pledge must do it.
Did you ever consider that sometimes he might just save someone conveniently and then not save other people conveniently?
Well, that's
like
why
there's no mysticism to it, like whatsoever.
Well, that's why I'm here, and I put my trust into Tyson, and it seems that perhaps he was a mole trying to weed out the weaklings like me who wanted to escape after we knew what the trial was going to be.
Weaklings like you? He's dead.
Yes, that, and I'm glad for it. It seems like he was going to murder me anyway.
Would you like to bowl his head down some stairs?
I'm sorry?
I was talking to
No, he actually meant exactly what he said.
Oh, no, I don't think I'd like that, actually. But you're, I suppose, more than welcome to do with his body as you please. That's perfectly fine.
I'll cut off his head and I'll give it just. I'll give it just.
I wish you
I'll
had
give
told
it
me
just.
first. You see, she looks away.
I'll give it just grabs and be like, all right, go throw it down the stairs and let us know if you like get someone.
Horace, you really pretend like you have a lot of tact, but sometimes you really don't.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, you're really having an internal identity
I-
crisis here.
I need some elf glitter.
Okay, yes, but she joins your party, and she says, so what exactly is the plan here? I'd love to help, but I'm not entirely sure how.
Oh, yes. Have you seen any prisoners anywhere?
Actually, not that long ago, we were eating our lunch, and they did bring someone up through from down here in the dungeon not that long ago. I assume he was a prisoner. He wasn't wearing any of the regular pledge or cleric or Solarian clothes. And I caught a peek of him. It looks like they were probably going to carry him upstairs.
What did he look like?
You look like someone that had given up everything he knew.
I would say I didn't get that good of a glance. He had pointy ears, so I assume he's an elf, but as far as his demeanor goes, he was just kind of neutral. It seems like you're trying to find something out about him that you don't want, him to know that you know about him.
Oh, no.
It's fine. In my time with these guys, they seem extremely biased on someone who they like supposedly want to save. I don't really understand it, but
he is our friend, and we.
Oh, okay.
He was captured. We saved a town, and
that
apparently
is kind of okay. You saved a town. You want to save him.
Not in the way that High Priest Odegaard would have liked. And so he tried to capture and arrest us, but only managed to do that to our friend. And we followed them here.
I see. Okay. Sorry? Nothing happened to the music. Oh, I would happily help, of course. You just say the word and I'll do anything that I can. If he was being taken upstairs, it's going to be, at least easy at first. See, the trial's about to begin, so downstairs, the dining hall is about to clear out as everyone goes to watch the ceremony, or the trial, rather. But after that, let's see, it would be the library first, of course, yes. But if you're just trying to get upstairs, that should be easy. You can walk right by that. And then comes the common room, where we all sleep. Now getting through there, of course, might be a bit difficult. I'm sure there are some people up there still. But after that, it would be the chapel. Sorry.
Did anyone else know that you ran away?
Good.
And then after that would be High Priest Odegaard's office, and then after that, the rest of the spire.
Did anyone else other than Tyson know that you ran away?
No, I did not confide in anyone else. I thought I could trust Tyson, but it seems I could not.
Before we just get rid of Tyson's body, maybe one of us could dress up like we're a pledge. I mean, you're dressed in Solarian garb. If I dressed in pledge garb, or Almyre did, that's one less conspicuous person.
I guess, but there are a lot of us now.
Yeah, so you're going
Unless
at this
others
with
can
a small
turn in-
army.
Yeah, come here, Scraps. Do you fit in this? I'm totally kidding. I'm absolutely kidding.
Wait, hold on.
I guess who all can turn invisible?
Hold on. Wait 1 minute. I should have read my spells. With my new level of what's it called? Warlock, I don't have to cast a spell to disguise self. I can do it at will.
That's gross. Okay, so I could dress up as this, and then you could pretend to be this, and we could go through like we're
That
pledges.
covers us 3, or I guess us 4. Jordigan can. What about you?
Are
Jordan,
pledges
could
allowed
you-
to have pets?
Was there any more of that plate armor? Could Jordigan pretend to be a Solarian?
Yes, I could, but it kind of goes against my inner nature in terms of how I fight. But if we don't intend to fight, then perhaps, yes, I could don that armor, and I suppose the helmet would also hide the fact that I'm blind, of course. That might actually help. Sure, yes, I can don the armor, but I will be practically useless should it come down to bare knuckles.
Well, if it comes down to fighting, you just take it off and do what you can, I guess.
Do you know how long it takes to take off full plate armor?
We'll protect you while you do
Right?
so.
Yeah, 10 whole minutes. It's not easy.
All right. Well, we'll cover you. Just stay
Okay.
behind me.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah, Jordigan goes and grabs a set of plate
Do they
armor.
have guard dogs here? Maybe Scraps could be a guard dog.
No, of course they don't have guard dogs here. No. I'm sorry, but your wolf friend will have to stay down here or otherwise be invisible. If you intend to take him any further than the first floor.
Where to turn him invisible? Or can anyone here turn him invisible?
Could I do a insight check? Or well, I guess I can just ask Mira. Mira, do you think that it would be uncommon for two whatever these army guys are called that now
Solarian?
my brain's gone. For two Solarian to be taking 2 pledges to see not the high priest, but Odegaard?
Yeah, High Priest Odegaard. Yeah.
High priest Odegaard?
Actually, that wouldn't be unheard of. In a hypothetical scenario, perhaps the Solarian caught me and one of you trying to escape down here and are taking us to be punished.
What if we caught someone else and we're taking you to be rewarded because you stopped them?
Oh.
Oh. That might require a little more deception. That's certainly not impossible.
Do you think they'd appreciate the head of a traitor? And we hold up the potential head of...
please, no. No, the Solarian would not. They would sooner incapacitate than drop the literal head off of a traitor.
Okay, well, maybe we'll just do this then. Why don't y'all pretend to bind us and parade us to Odegaard's place, and then we can just break out and then save your friend, and then we can just dip and set the tower on fire.
Why do you want to set everything on fire today?
I look at
Quickly,
Horace
fascination.
directly in the eyes and go, "Why don't you?"
I guess all of us can kind of disguise ourselves, right? And then we'll glitter. What if you turn Scraps to like a frog, something small that can hide on one of us?
Well, he's a druid. Can't he do that himself?
I guess he.
You say that, Almyre, and he seems really sheepish to come out of wolf form. It's not that he can't. So if you want to roll me a persuasion check, you may.
Ooh, okay. 15.
Okay. I'm gonna just have him roll like a will.
Can I give him the help action or her the help action because I've
Sure.
communed?
Mhm.
Cool.
Okay, so with advantage, it is a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 on his will check. I realize that's not like really a 5e thing, but his willingness. But Almyre, you kind of mention it, notice he's sheepish, and then come over and are a little softer with him. And he whimpers a little bit, but does return to his human form. And he stands up, and Mira is shocked a little bit. Oh, you have a druid? I didn't realize that those still existed. And as she says that, Scraps says,
Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you? God, as long as this fucking tower collapses.
you see he then turns into. What do you want him to turn into? Doesn't
Something
smell like a rat.
small so you can hide. Let's see. I was gonna think like a. I guess a rat would work. You could hide like in
A
my
spider?
beard. Or, yeah, like in my cloak. A centipede.
Okay, which is it? I'll let you decide since he's your ally.
I don't have a spider on me, so.
You do have a spider on you?
Well, you could turn into a spider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's have him turn into a
anything that's a
spider.
beast.
'Cause that sounds better than a centipede.
Okay.
Both gross. But...
So we'll just have him turn into not a citadel spider. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Yes.
a citadel spider.
Yes.
We're in a citadel.
Indeed.
It's the most likely thing to be. Aren't citadel spiders like large creatures?
Oh yeah, they're massive.
Yeah.
They're not even beasts. They're just monstrosities. It's crazy. Okay.
Really?
Well, then he couldn't
Citadel.
turn into it anyway.
Yeah, I know. God, could you imagine? Hey, I gave you a
Come on,
druid that
Chris.
can turn into CR18 monsters. Okay, so yeah, he turns into this spider here.
Oh, hey, little guy.
Not a fan.
Yeah, you're petting Scraps. He turns into a human and then turns into a spider, and you're just.
Now I guess
Does
hold my
this-
hand out and I guess I'll offer him if he wants to go on to tie.
I'll take Scraps.
Okay.
He can hide in my hair.
Sure.
But since I'm holding the sword on my front chest, if I were to give it to Horace to hide under his cloak, is he still going to be able to feel the pull?
Horace, give me an Arcana check with advantage. We'll say Ty is helping you kind of feel.
6.
That's with advantage?
With advantage?
I rolled a 2 and a 5.
Okay. No, Ty, it seems like you're the only one that can kind of have this connection.
Can I try to set it up underneath my cloak that I'm now putting on? So that it's...
Like on your back, underneath your... If you're putting on
Yeah.
pledge clothes? Sure, yeah. You can kind of feel it pushing you forward. You don't have as fine control, I would say.
Yeah.
But you can still feel it pushing you.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Alright, so I guess we're all disguising ourselves and one of
Yeah,
us is a
so
spider.
however you're described, or sorry, however you are disguised, can you just like add that into your name?
Yes.
So it's easier for me to keep a reference of.
Oh, finally, a pledge. I get to be a pledge again. And then we're like our like hands are like slightly bound.
Okay. Almyre, you are putting on Solarian?
Yes.
Solarian over.
What's the plan here? All 3 of you are Solarian pledges that are bound, or is Mira, I
Wait,
guess, helping
if
us?
y'all are Jordigan is gonna go Solarian, and then
No, I guess I meant 2 of you. I guess all 3 of you, but I meant Mira and you too, and me and Jordigan
Oh.
are soldiers.
so what's
are you
Almyre?
two?
I'm a Solarian.
Oh, you're a
So
soldier.
there's
Sorry.
so there's gonna be 3 Solarians.
Okay. So those you and Mira are bound. Okay.
Almyre,
I thought Almyre was going to
do
be
you
a pledge.
for your Mask of Many Faces ability, can you pretend that you have armor on? Like how far does that go? Because if you don heavy armor, then you have to doff it before you can cast spells.
You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends, or until you use your action to dismiss it.
Okay.
You can
but if
see
anyone
a
investigates
shorter-
it, right, they notice
They
that
do
it's
need to
illusion.
pass. I think it's a 19 is my spell DC. Hold on. 17. They do need a 17 investigation.
Got it.
to
Okay.
beat,
Gotcha. Okay.
Which it could happen.
All right. So that's the case. I'll go first since they're more likely to investigate me.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get ready to head upstairs, and
I'll
I
bring
think
up the
we'll take
rear.
a little BRB.
Yeah.
Alrighty, welcome back. So we have our miscreants, our traitors to the crown here, who have all disguised themselves as either Solarian or pledges. And you guys walk up the staircase, and you are met with a... Actually, as you're walking up the staircase, Jordigan says out loud, he says, if we don't make it out alive, please go find the Eclipse and Marshfen. They should be able to help you on your path.
You said Marshfen?
Marshfen, yes. That's the largest city in the Empire. It's on the east coast. If I had a map, I'd share it with you, but...
We will, Jordigan. We will.
Okay. So that's it. A little...
How good is he? Is he like... Can he like walk around and basically kind of... Is he like... He's been blind for so long that he's like super good at walking around that, you know, he's like walking around kind of like...
He has blind sight. Horace, okay. you would know this as a fighting style. Like he can, despite being blind, he can basically sense where things are at a certain radius, without needing to see.
All right. Well, I guess we'll look forward.
Okay. Mira says, "Okay. To the right would be the kitchen. To the left would be the dining hall. Hang on for just like 30 seconds." And sure enough, as soon as she finishes saying that, you hear a booming voice echo throughout the atrium here. It is High Priest Odegaard saying,
"Dear pledges, the time has come for you to face our Lord Melchior's ultimate test of faith. Please congregate in the main atrium in an orderly fashion."
And he takes a long pause, and you can hear on either side of the door here, you hear scraping of chairs, clattering of plates, and you hear footsteps as a few pledges make their way out to presumably the atrium, as Odegaard had said.
I assume this is the challenge that you were running away from?
Yes, it is. And just hearing his voice, it makes me scared. Odegaard continues,
"As you know, a pledge to King Melchior, our Lord of Light, is a pledge made with one's whole heart and soul. Our infallible king deserves no less than your complete devotion. Today he smiles down upon you who give your fullest to him. You will proceed out the courtyard through his great hand, offering your prayers, and proceed across the death span. In the ultimate test of faith, you will fling yourself from it. If you truly trust King Melchior with your life, he will reward you." And with that, you hear some more distant shuffling, as you presume some of the pledges start to make their way out into the courtyard.
Oh, hey, look at the pledges.
Yeah.
Damn, that one pledge is fine as hell. I want to be this pledge. Has Jeatz seen this pledge? No reason.
Seen what pledge? What? Hang on. They all look the same apart from.
Oh, no,
that's
they
a cleric.
do not.
That's a cleric.
No, they do not.
No.
Ty, don't lose.
Damn, how reductive.
Get distracted, Ty.
Yeah, no.
We have an objective here.
But yes, no. Jeatz would have seen clerics. Yes, the.
Damn, Jett's gonna be fine later. Yeah. Let's go.
I'm not leaving this tower.
Okay. So which way would you like to go? Kitchen or dining hall? Kitchen.
Before we're around anyone, I want to look at Horace and be like, and Jordigan and say, if we come across any pledges, I imagine that you guys could be pretty forceful and tell them to get the fuck on. And oh wait, I'm sorry. I imagine if
he's just imagining himself as Jeatz with the cleric. Oh my!
I'm hot. I imagine if like you find any of the pledges on the way through, you probably can just tell them to move the fuck on, and they won't bother us, right? Like I look back over at Mira and like, they treat you like shit, right?
Yes, they do. They really look down upon us until we earn our cleric's robes.
So it might be good to just, if we go into a room and there's just pledges, and we don't really want to deal with them, just bark at them. I don't know.
Yes, that's a good
I think
idea.
it could depend.
They're supposed to be going somewhere, right?
We could try it. I just worry that maybe they've devoted all this time that they might try to look better in Odegaard's eyes by turning us in.
But there's not.
I guess
They're not gonna.
Oh yeah, we're
gonna
just
argue with Solarians, right?
You're right. Yes. Yes. Sometimes I forget who I am right now. I guess I'll open the kitchen door.
Okay. Yeah, so
See if
you
there's
open
anything
this to see a very large kitchen, well equipped for dozens of people to live in the tower. You don't see anyone there now. It seems that they've cleared out on Odegaard's command.
Can I do a quick perception around, see if I notice anything?
Sure. Go for it.
Oh, that's a 20. Not that.
You look around, it seems like they were in the middle of a meal, and so the trial presumably would be sprung upon pledges when they don't know it. It seems like they literally were in the middle of something and dropped it.
Okay.
I investigate this door over here.
Yes, Horace. So you peek that open, and that goes out to the main atrium from underneath the staircase.
Is this where they were gathering?
Presumably, yeah. So this, you can kind of see that this is just a large entryway, a very large entryway.
I will close the door.
While he's doing that, can I go back up to Mira and be like, okay, is there any kind of, I don't know a better way of putting it, but like a call and response? Like, is there any like weird questions that we might be asked that like only pledges and people affiliated would know the answer to?
Oh yes, do we talk?
Fuck! I totally forgot about that. I knew there was a reason I felt like I needed to ask that, and I could not remember why.
I still really enjoyed that I did that. Okay. Yes, of course they talk. As far as coded messages, I don't think so. But even if they were, I don't know that they would have said them to me. Solarian are mostly stoic. They are mean to us at times if we're like in their way. But I'm sure no one would bat an eye. 3 Solarian for 2 pledges might be a little much. But if you can reasonably explain that away, I think it would be okay.
If we were to see Lord Odegaard and maybe approach him,
I think Odegaard would know immediately.
Should we say or do anything specifically to kind of pass off as rear guards?
I'm afraid that Odegaard might know immediately as High Priest. It's his job to ordain clerics and Solarian alike, and he doesn't forget a face.
Okay, I think they're all out there. So maybe we can make it safely to his office without him knowing.
Do I feel the sword like wiggling?
Yeah, it's pulling you upwards. At this point, or okay. I mean, like upwards forwards. And then trying forwards, like through one of these doorways.
Okay. Well, let's do this before all of them jump off and kill themselves, preferably.
Wait, how many pledges are there? Do you know how many actually pass the trials?
Well, or
how many actually don't die off, throwing themselves off a cliff?
Becoming a pledge is fairly rare to get accepted. So I would say, half dozen maybe pledges.
Out of how many?
And they're all in that room over there?
There's 2 dozen pledges, give or take.
Oh, okay. I thought there'd be more, but that's still quite a lot of deaths. But
are they're all in this room over there, like in a, like theoretically?
No, not all at once. No.
They've moved. They're gone outside, I believe.
Pledges. Pledges may pass the trial, but it takes them another year before they're ordained as a cleric. It's sort of a rite of passage to clear out the class, as it were.
Just before we get stuck with a moral quandary, how do you feel about the rest of the pledges? Like, are there more people like you who like want to get out, or like if we had to kill them all, could we?
They, like me, mostly come from desperation, just looking for a better life. My family could not afford to eat, and my mother was too injured to work. My father was a drunk, and so I came here looking for a better life, and they accepted me. And I praised King Melchior for being my savior, and here I am now. Most pledges are just looking for something better. I would say that they probably don't know any better.
Okay, so I maybe I can just convince them to stop?
The clerics and the Solarian, on the other hand, they would not stop.
Oh, okay, well. Okay, well, I guess let's keep moving forward then.
If it comes to it, Mira, if you think it's someone that you know that you can
Tyson was the only one that was kind to me. Everyone else thought I was weird.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying I would feel good about you murdering them. I suppose I can't stop you, but I personally would have no moral quandary with it, if you want my opinion.
No, we will try to, I'm turning a stone today, not kill everyone in this tower, and
no, you must kill them all.
Okay, we're going to kill them all. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, shut up.
Dude, does the sword on my back also agree with that statement?
Yeah, it vibrates. It gets jittery.
No, we're not gonna try to kill everyone. Okay, look, we're gonna let them have a chance to run away, or face our sword.
I appreciate you giving them the option.
Okay, well let's just keep moving.
Okay.
I guess go
move into the dining hall
left here.
Yeah. So yeah, the dining hall is here. And you can see that the door to the outside is over in that direction.
Where are the stairs?
It's gonna be.
Do we still have
Go outside.
They're outside.
What? No. The stairs are inside. No, the stairs. So okay, no. So this is the. Fuck it. I'll just show this entire floor to you. This might be easier. So, but you see here is the main atrium first floor, and then because doing 2 floors is basically impossible in my map making software, this is the staircase up to the second floor, which is like this balcony thing.
Oh, okay.
So like standing here in the middle of the room would be the equivalent of standing here.
Did they go out here?
No, they went out this direction.
I hear that. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think we could just go lock the door?
I don't think they're going to be much of an issue. They're going to be walking off the edge of the.
Listen,
world.
I'm just trying to think. Well, there's still like other people out there with them, not just them.
Well, I know, but
I would say.
Do you not see that really fine? Not pledge. Not really
There's
sure
no
what
time.
it is.
There's no time.
Listen, no. Well, all I'm saying is that if it comes to a point where we gotta be running, it would be a lot helpful if there was a little bit more in the way of them getting back in. We just go lock the door, then they can't get back in easily without wasting a little bit of time.
But if they need to come back earlier, and they notice
then
the
they'll
door
just
is
think
locked.
A stupid pledge did it. No offense.
None taken.
I mean, would they not just blame a pledge if that was the case?
If you would like to try, we could try.
Yeah. I say we go lock the door.
Okay.
Oh,
you want to go over to the door? Okay. Roll me a perception check
Okay.
as you walk over to the door.
That's a 19.
A 19. Number 1, Odegaard is not still standing in the balcony. You definitely didn't account for the fact that he might still be standing in the room. But he's not. Secondly,
the worst thing that happens is that we are Solarian with multiple.
Right, but do you want to immediately confront him?
No.
Yes. No.
You take a look at this door, and it's like a 30-foot door. It's like a very heavy castle door that is currently.
I feel
open,
like I'd be doing it. He's.
You're a pledge.
Yeah.
Unbound.
Ty just made
yeah.
that observation.
I
Horace,
just
I would
looked
say
out.
you noticed the same. It's a very tall door, with no clear way to lock it. It's probably one of those things where they would lock it with magic and not a key or a bar.
Mira, how do they unlock this thing?
There's no need to. This is the best defended tower this side of the mountain range. There's no need to lock the doors. If they do, it's probably with magic. I've never felt unsafe here. I would see no need for them to need to lock it.
Does the other door here go to the same area? Like if this one door is locked, could they come around and go to that other door?
The one to the south, yeah.
Okay.
Like there's 2 main entrances here.
I would offer to use my movable rod, but it seems useless since there's just 2 doors they could choose from. Unless anyone else has another solution, I think we just close it and move on upwards. I guess we're moving on upwards.
Okay.
I think it's too much of a risk if we can't lock it.
Yeah, I think if we can't lock it, let's just keep going.
Okay. So you walk into this atrium and you see up the staircase, you see a balcony with another flat level and then 2 staircases leading further up. Presently, there's no one else in the room. So your footsteps are just kind of echoing in this great hall, which I will say, as you look around, you see, these banners with odes to King Melchior. You see a marble bust of him hanging off the wall. This place is just dripping with Melchior swag.
Nice.
Big.
Okay. I guess let's go up the stairs? Question mark.
Okay.
Which one? Let's go this one here.
I mean, we should always move as a unit. I'm imagining. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I'm fine making that assumption that you guys are moving together unless you say otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go up the staircase, which is also technically the staircase. You want to go up the left or right staircase when you get to the platform?
Yeah, let's just go up the right one or the left one. That's fine.
Okay, left.
Ask Mira.
Yeah, Mira would do it.
They both go to the library. There's no right or wrong choice here. I don't
You
think.
son of a bitch.
Okay, we'll go fucking left.
Yes.
Way to make us look like fucking idiots. I appreciate it. I
I
appreciate
don't
it.
really know why you were deliberating over that decision. Both were the same place.
Okay, so you're moving up to the next floor here. There's a staircase that I have uncovered. You guys are going to be on the right side of the library here. So you just are moving as a unit. Okay. As you walk up the staircase, you can see, this is just like an open archway. There's not like a door here. Mira says, there might be some people in the library, so I would maybe approach with caution. But if you'd rather walk more confidently, that is a play as well.
I think we need to act like we know where we're going. Bring these prisoners to Odegaard and let him do his judgment. I guess
I
what we're
think that
acting
makes
like.
sense too.
Okay. As you're walking up the staircase, you see standing on the other side of this archway here, you happen to grab her, a cleric that notices, she looks like she's patrolling the library, and
Yeah,
she
she
says, she's on the prowl. She notices you all walking by, and she says, got some pledges looking to escape the trial, huh? I'm sure Odegaard will be quite fascinated with what he might do with them.
He'll probably have some fun.
No response. Okay. She pauses for a moment, and she says, you do know that Odegaard is a little preoccupied with a prisoner.
I we would think you would enjoy, or be interested in at least a few of these pledges running. Even if he does have one prisoner, he can deal with these with ease.
If I were you, I'd probably lock them at the top of the tower and come back to Odegaard later. He didn't seem to be in a mood to be trifled with for these kinds of petty matters, but you're putting your life in your hands when you talk to Odegaard, if you know what I mean.
Can I do an insight check silently?
Sure.
I would like to know if the Solarian and the clerics, if the Solarian are above the clerics.
Okay.
Not starting out good, I'll tell you that. It's a 12.
With a 12, you're unsure. At the moment, they seem to be on equal playing fields, but when it comes to matters of like official decisions, you wouldn't know who would take precedence.
Okay.
But thank you for the information. I guess we'll leave him up there and just let him know that that he has pledges that try to escape while he deals with his other prisoner. Thank you.
A wise decision. And she continues scouting the library. Okay. You all want to continue going upstairs.
Yep.
You will find yourself over here, coming up this stairwell. Right here. Moving as a unit. Reminds me of the Sanderson sisters. Okay. So as you walk up the stairs, you find yourselves in the main living quarters. So you walk in, there's a few tables in here. You see two pledges who appear to be studying. They would probably be second years who have passed their trial. And as you walk in, you see them get a little nervous around you. But just looking around the room, you see some dorms. You see 20 doors on this first floor, and there's a little spiral staircase that goes up to another set of rooms upstairs. Dominating the middle of this room, however, is a large spiral staircase that goes upwards yet again.
Is there a can I do like a perception check to see if there's any Solarian around?
Sure.
While he's doing that, kind of whisper to Mira. I want to ask her if I want to whisper and see if she knows where that goes. This big spiral staircase.
In front of the pledges?
I guess I'm trying to whisper it under my breath. I'm not sure if are they looking. I guess they're looking at us. So maybe not.
They're keeping an eye on you because they don't want to get bullied.
Oh, I got this.
I got 28.
I'm gonna shout at them. Hey, why aren't you guys watching the trial?
Oh, we were told it was okay by Cleric Mitha.
Sorry, too close to Mira. Sorry, by shit. I when I fuck up a name off the top. By Cleric Dyson that we could study instead of watching the trial. Having already gone through it, she said it was okay.
That doesn't make any sense. The rest of your second years are outside.
Of course. We'll go at once, sir. Apologies. It won't happen again.
Yeah, and you see they scramble, get nervous, pack up their books, and start to head up this direction.
Leading clerics.
Ty,
was there any? Okay, yeah.
What you see is you can hear. You don't see anything, but you do hear heavy metal footsteps walking up the spiral staircase.
As in, they're already in a floor above us.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Where does the staircase go?
Yeah. With no one else in the room, she says, well, "This will go up to the chapel, and then above that is High Priest Odegaard's office."
All right, and to the left, where are they going? Are there any other, I guess, ways to... Like, there's two spiral staircases here as well, to the left and right, smaller ones.
Those only go up to the second floor of the dorm. There's just more rooms up there.
Okay, and I guess the left goes... Yes, the other staircase down.
Yes, the left would go back down, yes, of course.
Type
The spiral.
Okay. You guys walk up the spiral staircase, and you find yourselves in the chapel here. Yeah, I'm not forcing you guys. You guys can explore if you'd like, but I imagine.
Ty, did you want to do
don't
something?
I feel like exploring is kind of counterproductive to what we're trying to do.
Yeah, we're on a time limit, I think.
We could knock down every one of these doors, make sure the students are.
I look over at Almyre and I go, well, if we get up to the chapel, threaten us and make us pray to Melchior, if they're Solarian around, and make us repent for our sins.
Okay.
All right, if we're going up.
Okay, going up the spiral staircase.
chapel.
Yep. So you find yourselves in
And
the
we're
up here.
Gonna
There's not like
find
a floor hole,
Jeatz.
but yeah, you guys end up right here, going up the spiral staircase.
Going to the chapel.
A person cover.
What you see, you hear the metal footsteps. You guys are moving more quickly. At the sort of top-ish edge of this staircase, you do see a Solarian making his way up. And as you guys enter, he says, "Ha! Found some pledges trying to run, eh? I knew a guy my first year that tried to run. They slit his throat. You'll be lucky if you two make it out alive."
Yeah, there's usually one
I
or two
look
of them a
over
year.
at Mira, terrified.
Yeah.
All right. You guys on your knees. Repent to Melchior for your sins and see if he shows you mercy.
I've seen that one before. That always works out well. And as he's laughing to himself, he continues walking up the staircase.
So I guess, are there any doors? I guess it's just the chapel.
there's a few windows.
Say, if he's going up, we're just going to be following up behind him, right?
Right, yeah. So if you guys want to take a beat to pretend to make them worship.
Yeah, I guess we'll go by maybe take a break kind of closer to the...
Yeah, so everyone roll me a perception check. Really quick.
Nat 20.
Nice. That is
Nice.
a dirty 20.
I was gonna actually ask if there was anything of importance, holy symbol wise, on the altar. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you are looking around. Horace, I'll say that you see sitting on the altar this scepter, this sort of like symbol of light. Appears to be a scepter with like a lantern on top of it. One of many holy symbols of Melchior. Just this happens to be the one that's in this chapel. Ty, what you see, we'll say that you're looking out the window, and on the south side, kind of around this corner, you see something atypical. For the most part, the tower would be smooth, but you do see this kind of balcony jutting out from here.
I go kill myself. No, I'm just kidding. Can I go peer out of it, I guess?
Well, there's not a balcony here. You see it on the floor above. Sorry, I don't think I communicated that.
Oh, okay. I guess I tell everybody that.
Scrap, could you maybe crawl out and see if you can let us know what's up there?
Oh, yes. Sure. So, yeah, Scrap crawls out of Ty's hair. And he climbs. The windows do open. So he like stands by it waiting for assistance because he can't go through.
I
go open the window for him.
Okay. Yeah, you see him crawl out. Oh, he's connected to you. That's okay. So you see him crawl out and crawl up the wall and disappear for some time. And he'll come back with intel report if you guys want to do anything else here.
No, nothing else.
Okay.
Here.
Sure. So after some time, you don't hear anything upstairs at the moment. You see Scraps comes back through the window, and using druid craft kind of spells out a message on the floor that says, High Priest Odegaard's balcony, window inside to his room.
Did you see anyone in
Not
there?
inside. Or no one inside.
No one.
How do I feel the sword? Is it still tugging upwards?
It is. After you learn about the balcony, it's tugging directly upwards. It was just going up the stairs, but now that you know about a second path, potentially.
What is Pascal doing?
Pascal is very anxious. You see he's panting, and he just like can't sit still because he knows that Jeatz is very close.
Yeah. Hold on, Glitter. We're close. And so move up.
Yeah, I guess we move up. That's the only real path, right? Is to go up the stairs.
I mean, you could go. I mean, you're several hundred feet up in the air at this point, but you could make your way to the balcony potentially.
By like climbing the wall.
It's D&D, however you want.
I understand.
Nope.
But you,
we're trying to go somewhere. It didn't work out so well. I don't know.
it wouldn't be advisable to just try and climb the wall. Like you'd need spider climb or something to that effect to allow you to crawl.
Falling off the tower in this game before, I don't plan to again.
So I'm sorry, you all like spoke at once.
So how much weight can Scrap hold?
As a spider?
As a spider,
None.
an ounce.
Yeah, he's a tiny creature.
It's like Spider-Man. You can hold so much more weight.
Yeah, I guess if he was a man, I think it's the proportionals that help Spider-Man.
Yeah, man
he
is carrying a lot of weight.
Now turn into a Citadel spider and then carry it back.
They just fucking blow out the.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go up the main way.
Okay.
I feel like unless someone else has another idea of what we can do.
No, I think that's the smartest move.
Okay, you guys go upstairs, and let me reveal. I'm gonna be very careful at this stage. Reveal to you this. So this is the next portion of the spiral staircase. As you're walking up, you see this Solarian is actually sitting on one of the steps here. As you come up, you see this door, a very ornate door. Presumably this would be High Priest Odegaard's office. The Solarian eyes you coming up. He says, "So how'd they take the repenting, huh? They really think you were going to save their life?" Sorry. I'm not here to make a decision for them. My sincerest apologies. He's just dripping with sarcasm, pointed at Mira and Utai.
I spit on the ground.
They were crying for their mothers. I'll jab with my halberd.
Yeah. You want to stab the Solarian, or you mean jab Ty with?
I'm kind of jabbing the butt of my weapon on Ty's chest.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like
is he in?
Yeah. In fact, I was actually just about to see him, but there's a VIP in there, so I was just gonna hang out for a second and try and catch his ear when he came out.
Well, would you like us to bring up to him? Because we got to wait out here anyways. Would you like us to bring up whatever you wanted to bring up to him?
You could go watch the.
You can go watch the trial.
I do like watching those poor idiots fling themselves off the death span. Roll me a persuasion check.
Who?
Can I give the help action by
Who's better,
spitting on the ground again?
I guess Awesome's doing the most of the.
Well, can it be with advantage since both me and Horace were talking?
Sure. Yeah. I'll let you roll it with advantage.
Woo,
I was about to tell you to roll it flatly, just because Ty's spitting, he would want to see your die, but we'll see.
All right.
See what you roll.
Persuasion. Come on. Thank you. I rolled a 1 and a 20.
Whoa! Dice Christ has spoken. He says, you know what? I really do like seeing those idiots fling themselves off the death span. Tell you what. All right. Yeah, sure. So what I was going to tell Odegaard is that, I think someone's been stealing the hooch again. The pledges, they're getting a little sloppy lately. I know we only, we let it slide, right, boys? But it just is going too far. All right. Something's got to be done.
We'll let him know. That's unfortunate.
Well,
with any luck, these two had something to do.
It is a little unfortunate, but the upshot is we get to beat the shit out of the pledges if we catch them doing it again. So that's always fun.
Fair point. Yeah. I do like beating the shit out of pledges, and I jab my elbow into Ty's chest.
He says, "Do you mind?"
Oh, feel free.
You see he cracks a knuckle and is going to punch Ty.
God.
Shit. Does 13 hit?
It does not.
Oh, looks like you've been hitting the hooch, man.
Can
Yeah.
that was just that's just a
can
taste
Ty
of what's
pretend
coming.
that it did hit?
Roll me a deception check.
21.
Damn.
Yeah, you absolutely sell it. Actually, he goes to whiff, but you like pretend to dodge into it, and it just grazes your ear. But you sell that he hit you.
Hey, leave some for Odegaard. Come on.
I mean, come on, I gotta get a hit in every now and again. Yeah, it's part of the job. All right, well,
I look over at
hooch.
Mira and like roll my eyes.
You go enjoy the show.
We'll
pass on your information.
I appreciate it. All right, thanks, boys. Okay, yeah, and he walks down the staircase and disappears. So now you're in this room alone. Up the stairs, you do see kind of like a storage area. If you're interested in that, but otherwise, there's just one door between you and.
Trying to trick us with this little trap here about a storage area?
I ask Ty, I'm like, is the sword pulling you?
The sword is pulling you right to that door, Ty.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's got to be in there. I mean, the sword thinks so. Probably would not be good if I had to pull it out from underneath my clothes. So maybe now is a good time to pull it out.
I think it's safe to say he's.
I think we wouldn't be trying to fool him. I think.
Okay.
Well, you could just give it to Jordigan there, and if then pull it from him if you need it.
No, remember, Mira just told us that.
Well, Odegaard could be
no way to fool.
He's gonna immediately know who we are.
I guess you're right.
Well, he's gonna know who we are. I don't know if he'll know who you are.
Maybe we have enough time with the VIPs to doff the armor. Jordigan, if you need to for.
Sure, of course, yeah. I do need to go do that. I'll be
maybe we could do that. Yeah, in the space upstairs.
Yes. Yeah. You see him disappear upstairs. And yeah, sure. Let me.
I'll also change back to my other armor, my chainmail.
Okay. It's just like a nothing spot. So yeah, what you see Horace appear is just basically what I said, just like a storage room. You do see that as you enter it, it is brutally cold in here, and you look up, and about 800 or so feet up, this spiral staircase goes and goes and goes and goes, and you see a rope from a crane coming all the way down. You would presume this is what the cleric was talking about, stick them in the top of the tower, is to take them all the way to the top of the tower.
Okay.
Yeah, this massive chasm of an area just goes up, basically as far as the eye can see.
Oh my god. I guess I'll go back down and... How many people do they send up there, Mira? Is it just pledges or anyone?
Oh, anyone that needs punishing. Generally, it's just pledges, though I haven't heard of a Solarian or a cleric in trouble like that before.
Well, I guess hopefully we can stop people from being sent that way and maybe even save them with our efforts here. Graps, is it worth you changing now back to your form, or?
Yes. Immediately he turns back into his wolf form. Actually, I'll just hide him and I'll grab the wolf for me. Dragging.
I was really hoping to see Jeatz
before I pulled out the pearl here, because I was hoping it would relieve some of his exhaustion, but I really need more spell slots if we're going to do any damage to Odegaard.
I'm pretty sure that the explanation... Can I explain that wouldn't matter? Like, he would know that now. Like, he's gonna... Once he touches the sword, he loses his exhaustion.
You would have... you would have... Like, as long as the sword is separated...
You just have to like, throw it to him.
Yeah. Once I grab my sword, like, I'm good.
Okay. Well, here, I found this pearl in those rooms, and I think it'll help us rejuvenate somehow. I feel some sort of rejuvenation magic coming off of it, and I think we should all touch it and see if it helps us.
All right. I guess I'll add my hand to the pearl.
Yeah, they'll do the same.
Okay. So this is a pearl of rejuvenation, and you feel yourselves get the benefits of a short rest, not a long rest.
Ooh.
But so with a short rest, that means you can roll hit dice if you need.
Yeah.
And then collectively, you may regain 9 levels of spell slots back.
Well, that means nothing for Horace, right?
Right. So just between the two of you,
I get my
divvy up
spirit
9 levels of
dice
spells.
back, so that's nice.
So like you could do.
How many spell slots do you have, Austin?
Oh, this is not 9 spell slots. This is 9 total
levels of spells. Yeah, so you could do a 5th level spell and a 4th level
I
spell.
did,
for example.
yeah. So, do you have any 5th level spells?
No, I have a 4th level spell.
I also have 4th. Do we each want to do 1/4?
And then a first?
I don't have a first that's taken. Do you want that other first one?
I do have no, I don't have a first that's taken. Why don't
Almyre,
we take...
Have you used your arcane recovery?
Yes, I have. I know.
Why don't... So let me see. Is anybody back up to full?
Me.
No.
You're not back up to full?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Oh wait, Horace, did you say you weren't either?
I am back up to full.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Almyre. And then that will be our extra spell slot. You get 9 health.
Thank you. And do that. Okay, cool.
So yeah, we'll get a 4th level back.
Each of us get a 4th.
And then I'll get my first.
Use it wisely.
That means I can do my big blood spells. So
yeah, I can. Yeah, that's what I want to use it on. Probably. Okay. And then she said short rest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Healed up. Got a spell back.
Are you ready to go?
Are we ready?
Yeah, let's do it. I guess I pull off the clothes. Like I just go back to like my normal garb.
Yeah.
I drop my.
I look at Mira and I go, before we do this, I just have to ask. You're gonna help us, right? Like,
you roll me an insight check.
that is what I'm getting at. That's a dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, she looks very scared. And you honestly get a sense better than even she knows herself if her like brainwashing is going to kick in for fighting for Melchior, especially seeing Odegaard in the flesh.
That it might.
I can explain more when things go down. But you do get the sense that she's at this point on the fence.
Mira, I think I appreciate the help you've gotten here, but I feel like you might not be able to control yourself when the time comes, and I don't really blame you, but you know, we'd rather not get accidentally stabbed in the back is still the same as stabbed in the back, you know.
Oh, okay. You see, she's really shy. So I should go.
Mayor, I believe in you, and I don't want you to take this as me not believing in you. If you want to just wait upstairs, and I don't know if you could, you're always more than welcome to go up to the top and see if there are people that you can help up there, so that you know,
sure.
maybe you not.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go upstairs. Maybe I won't die today.
Yeah, well, that's definitely what we're trying to avoid.
Right. And she just like is embarrassed is walking.
Oh, Mir, one more thing.
Yes.
If all goes to hell, if you go downstairs to the very bottom where the cells, the prison cells are, there's a library sort of book storage room.
Okay.
Behind one of the bookshelves, there's a staircase down. Down the mountain.
Oh, excellent. Okay, thank you. I'll keep that in mind if I could even make it back. I appreciate you for helping me. I got to take a few more breaths at least, and maybe I'll end up helping in the end. And she walks up and disappears into the storage room.
All right. Do we need to prepare anything else before we head in for this?
Anybody got any buffs?
Let me take a look here. Nope, that's a 3rd level spell.
By the way, I'm not gonna have us actually do this fight tonight because it's probably gonna take more than an hour, unless, you know.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
So if you want to wait, so we can play it this way. If you want to wait to do your buffing until the start of next session, if you just want to think about it, we can say that.
I don't think I have anything that could.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Scraps wouldn't, and Jordan wouldn't either. Have any buffs? I mean,
well, I get my leg, pick it up, and I kick the door open.
Okay.
Ooh.
You kick the door open, Horace. You see Jeatz sitting here, in this chair. High Priest Odegaard kneeling next to him. And that is where we'll end our session. Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful first thing to say to your friend you haven't seen in a week. You rat. Okay, great. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Jeatz, we're so close. So Caleb, I'll have you playing both characters at the same time, so that should be fun.
So much damage.
He should be too distracted by these clerics that he's looking at. Right,
yeah, I know. Jetz's his eyes are wandering.
What's up, clerics?
So,
my soul is healed, baby.
All right, so yeah, at the top of next session, we will roll initiative, and then we'll see what happens. But yes, High Priest Odegaard is kneeling next to.
What
Jeatz.
if you roll Odegaard's initiative right now, and that's what we know?
I won't remember because my DM screen resets.
I'll note it down in my notes.
You
don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay, fine. I'm.
That's what the recap
You're gonna roll
is
at that. That's what the recap is for.
That's what sure. Okay. Caleb's already booting up Marvel Rivals.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, I was about to ask if you guys wanted to play a game of Catan since we ended early.
That is a 11.
Nice.
Kind of a
middling. Okay. Okay, Odegaard.
What did you say, Caleb?
I'd be down to if everybody wants to.
Oh, right. Sorry. There's still other people here. Thanks for watching, folks.
Oh.